I wanted to return to school now. I was looking for, like I said, the right time to go back to school, but then I was looking for the right college. And since I commute to DC for work, I considered schools up and down the East Coast. And University of Richmond kept shining through. And I decided to go to one of the information programs. And the instructors and the current students really spoke well of the school, but it was the returning students that came back to talk to the students that may be entering into the school that were ambassadors to the school.
There were some trends I feel happening in education that I wasn't happy with, and I thought, well, I can sit in my classroom where I can make a difference. And chose to make a difference, and doing that is having the degrees necessary to take on those leadership roles that will allow me to change things.
I started at SCS, I believe, January of 2011. And I actually transferred from John Tyler Community College. I started out in their paralegal program, got my certificate through there, and I really wanted to complete the process and get my bachelor's degree.
I didn't have any plans of going back to college. You know, I had a high school degree, and that's where I stopped. I had no plans of coming back to college. But while I was at the county working for the fire department, a couple of people said, you know, if you want to progress, if you want to grow, have a chance for advancement, you're going to have a degree. Being 38, out of school for so long, and coming back to school, I was like, I'm going to be sitting in a class with all of these young kids, you know, and what am I going to do? I'm going to be the old fogey sitting in class, but I wasn't. And the neat thing was there were other people like me there.
It was a blessing to be able to go from the undergraduate program at Richmond into the graduate program. I knew the feel, I knew how Richmond worked. It was tough. It was tough working during the day and having to come back to class during the evening, you know, sort of getting up at 5:30 in the morning and putting in, you know, your normal 8 to 10 hour day, and then going straight in the evening and driving straight in the traffic to class.
One of my favorite memories was when we finished our first year, my cohort and I. We have 19 students in the cohort, and we actually went out to celebrate that we all finally became seniors, because we all had been in school before, but we'd never reached that level as a senior. So it was exciting.
We felt like we had sort of missed out on that college experience because we're all pretty much adult learners. So we all skipped college and went straight to family or careers or so on. We feel like we've sort of gotten that college experience now, just at a different level.
I feel like going back to school has given me confidence that I could do it, confidence in myself. I went to a banquet last week with our RAs, and we talked about that I was going to graduate. And one of the students turned around to me and said, wow, what an inspiration. And that was meaningful to me at my age.
I enjoy school, which I didn't when I was 19. So coming back and really having fun in school, even though it was hard work, was a little bit of a surprise. I'm looking forward to taking some OSHA courses. And I'm somewhere way over here thinking about a master's, but I'm not ready for that yet.
This program has really given me a sense that the world really is my oyster. I can accomplish anything that I want to accomplish. And so what started out as a piece of paper developed into this education. And it's the education that I got along the way that really opened my eyes and gave me even more motivation to further my education with U of R.
The Emergency Services Management, this program has given me the knowledge to want to grow in that field, to be able to maybe be a part of like FEMA or Department of Homeland Security, so I can have the satisfaction of helping on a broader scale.
If I had not decided to come back to school, then I would be a complacent person at the desk making cold calls, wishing that I had.
Graduating from this program is a big step. It's hard to go back to school. It's something that people probably think about a lot, and it's difficult once you've started a family or started a career or started whatever in your life. It's tough to go back, but it's a big accomplishment when you do it.
I applied myself. I checked off that box because now I've done this, but really that I did it.
The person that I would like to thank most by helping me reach this milestone was actually be a person that hasn't been in my life for a while, and that would be my grandmother. She passed away quite some time ago, but she always instilled in me that there was nothing that I could not accomplish if I set my mind to it. And I knew the University of Richmond, I knew that finishing my degree would be difficult working full time, but I've done it, and she was right.